And then when he forces in for the takedown, then we have to gamble on Gaethje's wrestling. And I'm willing to put all my money down for
baby.
and he has. So I really believe that Gaethje is going to win that belt. For sure. I really believe that.
I just don't see Khabib losing. Like, he's just too good. Like, there's a reason he's 28 and 0 in the UFC in his MMA career.
Thanks, Justin. I gambled on you, and now all my money's gone. You could have at least gone longer than 2 rounds, but you had to get submitted at the second round. Yeah, guys, I horribly predicted this fight. But, you know, Vish got Khabib right. You got Khabib right, yeah. So, UFC 254. The main event was amazing. You know, we had like great TKOs from Phil Hawes, Alexander Volkov. Man, Phil Hawes, oh my god. Like, how explosive you are, the way you went to put in that pressure and just TKO him.
Of the UFC.
Oh my god! And then we had great performances from Jared Cannonier and Robert Whittaker. That fight was insane. The kickboxing, the striking was amazing. And then UFC 254 had to end with Khabib and Gaethje, and it was just upsetting. I was upset to see Khabib retire, and God knows what's next for the lightweight division. But let's start off with Robert Whittaker versus Jared Cannonier.
Robert Whittaker, we're sorry. Like, every time we doubt you, you prove us wrong. That's why for this video, I'm wearing the Australian match. Please take my apology, please. I'm sorry. We thought you would get mopped up by Jared Cannonier, but you looked incredible in that fight, where you used your jab to keep Jared Cannonier at bay, and then that straight cross and the roundhouse kick to drop Jared Cannonier was so nice. You nearly finished him, and you deserve the title shot against Israel. I'll start supporting you. Please, just let me off with this one.
But hats off to Jared Cannonier, man. Like, after the fight, we found out that he actually broke his ulnar bone, so his forearm bone, from the first kick that Robert Whittaker threw. And even through that, like, he fought for 3 rounds, and he was able to get up from a takedown landed by Robert Whittaker, and he was nearly able to finish off Robert Whittaker in the end of the 3rd round. Like, what the fuck? This guy is a true warrior, man. Like, you never know, like, from breaking that bone, or he must have felt some sort of pain which could have hindered his mentality, hindered his game plan. Like, it could have fucked up everything. It could have been a much different fight if he didn't break that bone. But to fight through all that and make no excuses, bro, like, how can you not respect Jared Cannonier enough? Honestly, like, the fuck? This guy is a true fucking warrior.
Guys, I think Robert Whittaker deserved the title shot again. Even though he lost to Israel last time, he's an all new man. Like, he took some time off, and he's come back different. He beat Darren Till, and just recently beat Jared Cannonier. And I think you should give him that title shot against Israel again. That's why I'm repping the merch. I'm a Robert Whittaker fan now. But there's so many other fights which Uncle Dana can make. Let's take Paulo Costa versus Jared Cannonier. Both of them are coming off losses, so this makes the perfect fight. And both of them are really good styles, which match up really well against each other. And then there's so many other fights. There's always Yoel Romero, which everyone's scared to fight. But the winner of Jack Hermansson versus Darren Till should fight Yoel Romero. And there's so many fights which can be made. It's just up to Uncle Dana if he can make it.
But at the end of the day, it's up to Israel Adesanya. Already Israel Adesanya and his coach have shown disapproval to the rematch against Robert Whittaker. So basically the middleweight division is done. He's beaten everyone in the middleweight division, and who else is there for Israel Adesanya besides Robert Whittaker? And now he wants to move up to the light heavyweight division and get a Jan Blachowicz belt.
Understand where Israel Adesanya and his coach Jeeshan are coming from. They already beat everyone in the middleweight division. He beat Robert Whittaker by TKO round 2, Paulo Costa by TKO round 2, beat Yoel Romero by decision, and everyone thought these were the killers of the division. And Israel beat them. Going forward, what's there for Israel in the middleweight division? I can't see anything for now, but going up and getting that second belt gives you the GOAT status. And in fighting Jan could make him that GOAT and even make him a better superstar than he is in the UFC.
But this raises the question, what about John Jones?
EPO! Steroids!
Okay, forget that. But John Jones, after Israel Adesanya beat Paulo Costa, all the hype for a John Jones Israel Adesanya fight, that Twitter feud going back and forth on Instagram, it was blowing up everywhere. People actually thought on YouTube that this fight could actually happen. So what can John Jones do now? He can go into the heavyweight division, but how is he going to inject himself there? Because you already have, we already have Francis Ngannou and Stipe fighting at the beginning of 2021, maybe around March, maybe around April. So what is a good introduction fight for Jon Jones? Personally, like, I know Israel Adesanya wants that second title belt, but come on, you can easily make the fight with Jon Jones. I know you want to up your resume, but come on, this is for legacy. To beat Jon Jones, to beat maybe the unquestionable GOAT. Well, it's questionable now because of Khabib.
Oh my god! He does it from. Oh my god!
I think is much bigger than just getting that second belt, because everyone will remember the guy that beat Jon Jones. Everyone. So go after it, Israel Adesanya. Make your choice. Do you want that 2-time belt or do you want Jon Jones?
Let's talk about Khabib versus Justin Gaethje, the main event of the evening. What dominance showed by Khabib. This is exactly why he's number one pound for pound and he's going to be in the GOAT conversation. Everyone thought that in the first round, Justin Gaethje's leg kicks were affecting Khabib. The only reason why it's affecting Khabib, because Khabib had a broken foot. But even though Khabib realized there was no danger at all from Justin Gaethje, and towards the end of the first round, put him in an armbar. And the only thing which saved Justin Gaethje was that belt. But the second round, there wasn't no such thing to save Justin Gaethje. Khabib showed his dominance, where he went from side control to top mount. He was going to go for the armbar, but no, he went for the triangle choke. And he submitted Justin Gaethje.
Oh, beautiful. Right back to that same position. Oh, he's going triangle here. Sends him triangle into the armbar. Oh, triangle choke by Nurmagomedov. Oh, as Gaethje goes that shot. Oh, he's tapping. It looks like he's
And he showed his dominance. And that's exactly why he's 29-0 in the lightweight division. And why he will be considered the GOAT of the lightweight division, or even the all of the UFC. To go undefeated, 29-0, who else has done it? No one. This is why Khabib's one of the best.
Justin, you just looked overwhelmed. Your adrenaline spiked way too damn high. You were hugging everyone with so much energy after the fight. What the hell, man? Why can't you just control yourself and compose yourself, just like Trevor Whitman told you to at the end of round 1? But what did you do? You continued to run around like a headless chicken in round 2 and just get submitted.
Guys, this is exactly why I told you that Tony Ferguson should have fought Khabib. Tony Ferguson's nickname is called the El Kukui. It's called the Boogeyman. This would have give a run for Khabib's money. But no, Justin Gaethje needs to fight. He said Justin Gaethje needs to fight. The only reason Justin Gaethje won that fight because it was 2 weeks notice. And Ferguson was training for Khabib. And then he had to go on 2 weeks notice to fight Justin Gaethje. Don't come with this BS. Nah, I can't see this fight. I'm going to cry in the corner.
All this fight has shown me is how dominant Khabib is and was throughout his whole career. His legacy was capped off really well with a win in UFC 254. UFC 254 was just upsetting. You know, the scene that was replaying in my head was when he was weeping on the what he had to go through during the fight camp, you know, being without his dad and, you know, breaking his foot, like the list goes on. And Khabib is an inspiration to all of us. You know, the legacy that he has in the UFC has shown all of us of how we can make legacies of our own in our own fields. It doesn't mean we have to be rich. It doesn't mean that we have to be famous. We can just be famous in our own little world to the people that we love, to the people that we have to deal with every single day. And then we move on to how he can inspire us to take more responsibility, take that workload so that we can grow and become better humans. And honestly, like, we are going to miss Khabib. Rest world champ, the lightweight division is going to miss you, the UFC is going to miss you, and we've enjoyed all your years of dominance. Thank you. Now that Khabib is retired, it's created a power vacuum in the lightweight division. We've got the likes of Connor Mcgregor coming back against Dustin Poirier, and then we have Tony Ferguson in the mix, Michael Chandler, Dan Hooker, Oliveira. So many great names, so many great fights to make. But personally, I think the quickest way to make that title fight would be from whoever wins between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier should fight Gaethje for the belt. And I think that makes the most sense.
I think the way Jeeshan's going down is just doing for the pay-per-views, but the division's so stacked. There's so many fights which Uncle Dana can make. Dustin Poirier vs Conor, that's going to be a good fight. But Justin Gaethje, does he deserve the title shot again? Not really. Maybe give him one more fight, then get to the thing. So I was thinking about Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. A good stylistic matchup. That would be very fun because both of them are coming off losses. Put them together, and from that, they can fight they can fight Tony Ferguson, or Tony Ferguson can fight Michael Chandler, and then from that, Tony Ferguson should deserve the interim or the champion. And from Connor versus Dustin Poirier, whoever wins, from that they could make the title shot. So there's so many fights which can be made, but it's all up to Uncle Dana to make these fights.
Look, listen, that makes no sense.
How does that make no sense?
The reason why that makes no sense is because we need a title fight right now for the vacated title. So what fight is that? You can't put Dan Hooker against Gaethje because why does Dan Hooker, if Dan Hooker wins, why does he get the belt straight away? That makes no sense.
Said for the interim.
For the interim?
Yeah, so I said Michael Chandler against Tony Ferguson, Connor against Dustin, and who wins from them both goes to the title.
What? From Tony Ferguson and Michael Chandler?
Yeah, because Michael Chandler, he's
Tony Ferguson just lost.
Yeah, but Tony Ferguson deserves it more than anyone. Like, in that division, he did. So you're saying deserves right? And Connor doesn't deserve it. He's lost his loss. He only won in welterweight, but he's not won in lightweight. So he doesn't deserve it.
But he's versing Dustin Poirier.
Yeah,
Dustin Poirier is number 2. He straight away, if he beats him, he straight away goes to... Are you serious? Why are we stopping that? He's versing a number 2 ranked Dustin Poirier.
No, Connor doesn't deserve it.
No, but if he beats him, why does it matter? The fight's already been made. You can't stop that.
Yeah, but that's not going to become a title fight.
Yeah, no, you can... That fight can show who gets the title shot. Dustin Poirier could go again and get the title shot again. But why is Dustin Poirier number 2 ranked for no reason?
Then why did you not make Ferguson against Dan Hooker? That would be a perfect fight.
But bro, they're both lost. They're both
lost. But from whoever wins that can go to the title shot. Don't matter.
What's closer? Wait. What's closer? What's closer to the title shot?
It don't matter.
Connor, who's number 4 ranked, against, oh my god, this guy. What's closer in terms of rankings? Number 4, number 2, Connor versus Dustin, or number 3, Tony, and number 5, Dan Hooker. Which one does that? How does that make sense logically, ranking wise?
Yeah, but why did Khabib fight Ala Quinta? Ala Quinta was number 13, so that don't matter.
Because
it don't matter.
Ferguson left.
No, it don't matter.
No choice. We can argue all day of how we want the lightweight division to play out, but please let us know in the comments of how you want to see the lightweight division be conducted.
Thanks for watching, guys. I know Khabib will see you real soon in the corners of Islam Makhachev and all these Dagestani fighters, making another champion. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Peace.
Take care, man.